Shalom, shalom. Alright, as always, before I get started, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, double honors to the apostles, elders, a great millstone that rule well, and peace and salutation to the icon that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. This is the brother Zion Ahmad from the GMS Detroit by Camp. Just coming to you with a quick lesson through the spirit, dealing with judging. Because basically, Jake especially has this famous, I call it like get out of trouble, quick scheme, a line that they use when they're doing wickedness, and they say, which is, only God can judge me. That's to say, basically, whatever wickedness they're doing, us being men, we don't have no say in the matter. We have no right to, to judge the matter. To tell them where they're going off, how to, that they're doing wrong. All right? Out of the scriptures, in fact. You know what I'm saying? Even though you may not physically pull out, precepts, you may not get your Bible. It's just certain things in the Bible, like, oh, that's off. You shouldn't do that. But he'll say, oh, only God can judge me. Which is a very proud statement in itself, because you're basically saying you're equal to the Most High. And hey, that's far from the case. The scriptures refer to Israel as worms. Even though the Most High made us a great nation, he made us, he chose us above all nations, but that was just a decision of the Most High. But we still have our place, So we have we're not on the level to even make that statement. Only God can judge me. And then also in saying that's an ignorant statement. Our people, they don't know, they don't understand the Bible, they don't know the Most High. No matter how much they go to church, how much claim they praising the Lord, all right, they don't know what's going on. Because if they knew anything, hey, Jake is the elect are gonna be raised up as kings and priests. All right, we're gonna be joint heirs of the kingdom with our big brother Yahweh Shai. All right. So if we're gonna be in rulership, you don't think we're gonna be judging? Of course. We're gonna judge. We're gonna rule on matters. All right. And basically, the Most High has us set up now as rulers in training. Judges in training. Guides in training. We're learning wickedness so we can understand righteousness. We gotta understand both sides of the spectrum. Just like Adam in the garden in the beginning, right? He only understood, righteousness, how to do right. He didn't understand the side of wickedness. So, as the scriptures say, basically we were subject to vanity. We were subject, to go off in this flesh. This flesh is not perfect. But anyway, the Most High is not going to, in fact, the Most High, he's a king. He's not going to, judge matters one-on-one, all right? The Most High has basically a government, all right? And he has people, all right? He has he has order. That's what I'm trying to say. And everyone plays their position, all right? So, they asked the scripture say the Most High would do nothing, but he reveals his secrets to his servants, the prophets, all right? So, hey, some of the secrets is the understanding of the Most High. The knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of the Most High. And in that you get, right? Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, right? You get to know, okay, what's right and what's wrong according to the Most High, not according to man, right? That's through reading the scriptures, right? Also being taught, we have to learn these things, right? We have to learn these things through men, right? These things are passed down through the Spirit. This is ultimately a spirit that's working, right, with the apostles of Great Millstone and with, Lord, one of all the brothers that, are in the camps that's coming out or that go out and teach, right? That's a spiritual thing that's happening, right? Ultimately to wake up the hopeful elect. But real quick, I wanted to read this. This is 1 Corinthians 6. And I'll start at the top of that. This 1 Corinthians 6 and 1. So like, dare any of you having a matter against another go to law before the unjust, and that before the saints? The saints being Israelites, right? Those are the true saints, which are the so-called Negroes, Blacks, and Native Americans. So basically Paul is saying here, you go to the white man, and be judged, right? But you can't be judged of your own people, especially in righteousness, right? We're trying to tell you what's right according to the Bible, not according to Esau's penal code, or even of our own vain opinion, but from Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, right? So there's a big difference in that judgment, right? It says, do you not know that the saints shall judge the world? Okay. The hopeful elect are going to judge this whole earth, right? Because like I said, we're going to rule this whole earth, right? Under the order of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Most High is going to give us new bodies, a new mind, right? We're going to be refreshed through the Spirit. We're going to be perfected through the Spirit. So we're going to know right from wrong, right? To the point we won't even have a wicked idea, a wicked thought, right? Just laser focus, knowing the whole words of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We're going to rule according to the Bible, all right? It says, and if the world shall be judged by you, all right, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Okay. So there you go. All right. We have, which goes back to our law. We're supposed to look after our, after our fellow brethren, right? Like Jake said, matter of fact, like that's what's supposed to keep Israel on point, because hey, we're watching out for each other, right? We're correcting each other in any whether the matter be small or great. All right. It says, know ye not that we shall judge angels, and how much more things that pertain to this life? So the fact of the matter is that we can judge right here and now, all right? As long as you're coming out of the Bible, as long as you're coming out of right the Bible, according to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, not according to man's words, man's wisdom, all right? Not according to these Christian churches, because they mangle the scriptures, all right? They're not bringing out the scriptures in the right way, okay? And now that, hey, the understanding that you have of the Bible, you have to understand that that's coming from Esau. That's coming from your enemy, all right? So why would he tell you what's right? All right, he's set up to make you go off, to continue to go off, all right? So you can't get no words of wisdom from the so-called white man, right? Or anything that he touches. Okay, it can be a so-called black pastor in the church, but the vibration that he's pushing comes from Esau. Right? That's why people are they in the state they are now. They lost. They don't know who they are now. Right? And they so-called faithful Christians that go to church week in and week out. Right? Another point I want to bring up is that you gotta remember that like Moses, right? He's from the tribe of Levi, right? And the Levi are the priests, which did what? Who administered the law, right? And was he not, judging his people? Yes, he was. And not only that, he had help, because it got to a point it was, too overwhelming. So the Most High is going to have us set up, okay, in the kingdom of heaven as kings and priests, right, as helps, if you will, right, and we're going to be ruling great and small matters, right. So the fact of the matter is that yes, you can judge, you can rule, upon a certain issue, right? But you have to be coming out of the scriptures, right? And if you are to prove your point, again, you come out of the scriptures, precept upon precept, to show, the why, to give an answer, to show that it's not, just coming out of you. It's not just something you, bringing out off the top of your head, right? So with that, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that ruled well. And peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing his word in truthful sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom.